Awesome. Okay. So anybody who is in my 10th and 11th grade Talmud classes with Rabbi Alman would remember when he taught us about how the Torah is not just a history book. It's not in chronological order. A lot of it is. Some of it's out of place. Torah is not a law book. Torah is not a lot of things, but Torah is like a blueprint to life, and each Parsha you can learn different lessons from them. So why did I start with that? I was trying to figure out what I was going to start with, and I was like, oh, let me open up with that. So, I'm a smart guy. So this week was a really rough week. I missed out on a lot of really good opportunities. I missed out on a chance to be a dancer in a Nissan Black video. Missed out on an amazing Teal that I really wish I could have been on. Everyone got back and they're like, oh wow, you would have really liked this one. This one was like really your personality. I got sick and I was in bed all week. I missed out on a lot of Torah learning. I genuinely saw a difference in my day-to-day activity from being learning and then just being sick in bed. And people coming to visit me, people texting me, and it really meant a lot to me. It was a way for me to go try and push myself to try and get better, instead of just sleeping all day. Why am I saying that? Right, I had a rough week. What can I learn from this week's Parsha? So I opened up a Chumash and I was reading. And Moshe Rabbeinu had probably a pretty rough week also.
Tara had a rougher one.
He had it coming.
We were looking at the speakers.
Tara had it coming.
Moshe Rabbeinu had a pretty rough week. He didn't grow up in his house. He made his way to Midian. Right now, he's being sent all the way back to Egypt to go talk to Paro and tell Paro let Bnei Israel go. Hashem commanded. You have to let them go. They have to go serve Hashem, and he doesn't want to do that. Right? He's embarrassed of his speech impediment. So Hashem gives him Aaron, and he's still troubled, oh, he's not going to listen to me, who am I? And he keeps going. And he pushes himself. And Paro's still not listening, so Moshe has to go and bring the first 7 Mako, right? And it's all Moshe pushing himself. So you had a rough week, and you fell behind. I fell behind on Daf Yomi. I fell behind on my daily Tanya. I fell behind on my Chafetz Chaim. I fell behind on my Mishnah. I fell behind on a lot of things. What did I do? Today I got back up and I started small because I'm not ready to jump back into all those things. They feel overwhelming again. Moshe probably was severely overwhelmed, having to become the leader of Bnei Israel, having to deal with people's problems day in and day out. And I think we can learn that we just have to keep trying no matter what happens. Have a good Shabbos.